shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
There we go. I always want something to want to set it up, mess me up. Peace and blessings and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. And on this incredible Wednesday, Odin Day, I'm just letting you know I'm happy to be here. Now, I know you guys are too, but I want to give a shout out to Magnum Force, my man out in the streets, and he is challenging me to be the back kicking in champion. You got to see the DMs. They're absolutely crazy, funny as hell. I want to give a shout out to Paulie Baba. Paulie Baba, what's good, baby? What is that? Jess Darby? Haven't seen you in a long time. He said, I really have a strong feelings that Asha's going to move away from at least Xbox Game Studio pillars going anywhere. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about that. We're definitely, Robert, what's good? Hollywood Rules, my guy, definitely 100%. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's here because you know what I do. I do like I do it for TV because for me, this is easy. Now, I know today I was supposed to be playing Pokemon, and I apologize. I had to, take the wife to a doctor's appointment. So that kind of went out the window. Well, mainly because I don't like her riding a train in New York City. I'm sorry. Trains in New York City is wild. And to be honest with you, a lot of times ain't as safe as it possibly can be. So I got back early, did a couple of things, and I was just like, you know what? Let me take you. She was like, what, really? I'm like, yeah, definitely. But couldn't take her to go pick up the mother-in-law because I had to do this stuff. Now, I'm going to show you all some stuff because I had some weird stuff happen to me on Twitter today. And I'm going to talk to you about this stuff because I don't know if this was a scam. And I want to ask you y'all opinion, right? I want to ask you y'all opinion on this here. Does this look like a scam to you? Right? Now, mind you, I've never talked to this guy before. And I guess his name is called the Mad Belmont, right? So check it out. I want you to look at this. All right, his name is called the Mad Belmont. All right, so he hits me up randomly because see, this is the first time me and him ever had a whatchamacallit, any type of contact. Right, he hit me up. Hello there, I'm reaching out to you because I was scammed on X by someone with a profile similar to yours. Ain't nobody's profile similar to mine. Unfortunately, due to the confusion, I was mistakenly thought it was you and ended up reporting your account instead of my scammers. I even asked my friends to report you as well. I am truly sorry for this trouble this has caused. It was never my intentions. I need your help to sort it out. What the heck you need my help for? I said, I don't know. Any issues? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know what it is. I keep the same energy. Oh, this just updates you. I submitted a counter report explaining the report was a mistake. Support got back to me about an hour ago and said you won't receive any notifications because of the report type. And, he has me here, right here. And this kind of looks photoshopped and fraudulent. Let me see. Let me show y'all. See? See? With a C. McAllister, trust and safety. Yeah. Look fraudulent to me. Anyway, then he went over here. This is what X support supplied me with, whatever. And then said, I said, how did you get scammed? What did the account take from you? I'm being curious now, right? So the scammer impersonated your account here on X and sent phasing links and posted illegal fraud, which I really thought it was you. And due to the confusion, that's how I ended up reporting your account. I'm like, whatever, don't make any sense. I lost $300. I can't find the scam account anymore because they deleted it after trying to scam me. And did they scam you or did they try to scam you? What the hell is this? They tried this with you, Crispy Bomb? Well, check it. Because I'm putting the dude on blast. I don't know if his account got hacked, whatever it is. He said it can be fixed as stated if you got the ticket report that if you're unaware of, you haven't been notified, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I said, hopefully you learn not to click on links, but I'm fine. Have a nice day. Also, remember, this reporting people based on a mistake is still a felony in my state. I said, if it continues with, if I continue with countering your claim, there's a possibility that you'll go to jail or, get a high fine, right? So then he, hits me with this, do you have a Discord account? Fuck, I would give you my Discord account for, like, are you a bonehead? Are you a bonehead? Are you seriously a bonehead? You think at any point in time I'm going to give you that? You monkey. Here's the username and the support given by the ticket. Same crap, the McAllister joint. I said, this is the first time you ever contacted me. I will have my legal department look into your claims. Then he went back and told me some other joint. And I said, like I said, my legal department will look into the matter. Now, no further contact for you is best for you. I suggest you get a lawyer. I don't need a lawyer because yada, 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 yada. So it's this dude here, the Mad Belmont. Right? So I didn't stop following him because if anything else happens, this is what he looks like. If anything else happens, then I just make sure that my lawyer get on his ass and just, throw him through the ringer. But I'm sitting here like, what is this goofiness about? You heard me? I have no time in my day to be messing around with goofy stuff. But again, goofy stuff will find you minding your business, working on your craft, doing the best that you can. So he said, you need to get on discourse. I said, let's play a fighting game. Oh, you stupid. Why you entertain that effery? Listen, on God and them, I'm going to entertain anything and look at it, because the dude never contacted me. But again, I'm not giving you no information. Only boneheads give information. So if any of this helped you guys, if any of this helped anybody that got anything like this and you decided, oh man, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole and please, oh God, what did they do? What's going on? How can I help? First of all, I'm not a superhero. And if I happen to have superpowers, I'm trying to take over the world. So I will lean more towards the villain side. I'm just going to be real with you. I ain't going to hold you. I don't really like the government like that. And I will take over immediately. And if you're wondering what superpower I would really like to have, well, besides being Graviton, I would definitely love to be Magneto. Holy Magneto, if you fundamentally look at it, Magneto is absolutely the most beast character in the whole universe because everything is made of electromagnetic properties, right? Everything has some metal in it, unless it's completely plastic, whatever. But the fact that it's metal all around, at no point in time he doesn't have a weapon, buddy, oh pal of mine, absolutely Magneto. Definitely 100%. I think he's the most incredible. As a villain, I love Dr. Doom, but as a power set, as a mutant, Magneto's is the bee's knees for me, bro. Not even gonna hold you. Definitely. He said somebody at P-Lump team call you out at UFC, King. Why? Okay, so why they ain't at the Discord and doing all that other stuff? Why they not a member and just, you know, playing around? Like, yo, why y'all playing around? You know what? I gotta tell you something. First of all, how we do it over here, because y'all keep talking about fighting games and all this other stuff, right? First, I want to show you something, because I'm that type of dude that understands that when called out, I show out and I bust jaws open wide. But I've been playing a lot of DLC games. Oh, not DLC, NDA games, right? So in playing these NDA games, and I can talk about I'm playing 3 NDA games at the time. I'm going to show you 2 of the NDA games that I'm playing right now, because one embargo is up today and the other it doesn't have a social media embargo. So I can actually talk about that, but I can't talk about the game specifically. All right. I saw a hip hop gamer post the other day that he was playing it as well. But one of the games that I'm looking forward to starting to play tomorrow is this. Oh, hold on, shut up. You're doing way too much, man. This thing does way too much. I tell you, man, honestly, let's get to the screaming aspect of this and let's make this happen. Fight Night Friday is gonna go crazy. Open beta tomorrow.
I got you.
And I just watched the episode today of Invincible. The latest one came out today, where they entered the war. Me personally, I'm looking to use Battle Bees because I love Battle Bees.
Don't bother. Stand aside.
The Viltrumites is wild, boy.
This will hurt.
You better have Game Pass, because this isn't Game Pass on God, boy.
You always did have a punchable
Day
face.
1.
It's all good. I called you a cat.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Bulletproof is
I
crazy.
need your help.
All right, so y'all already know the coalition of planets that Sasudi's using with no shoes, because he went to go get a new suit by the suit dude, and the suit dude was not helping this dude out, boy. Brutal.
Listen to me.
Ooh, they supers look good. Yes, this is in Game Pass, my guy.
This battle
Remember,
is
it's day and
yours
date,
to
right?
win.
Isn't it Play Anywhere, day and date, and Game Pass? I believe so. I believe it is. But also, let me, you know what? I'll get into that in a second, because I got to set it up. All right, so as I'm setting this up, this is more or less what I'm talking about. If y'all didn't know, that the Invincible Versus open beta begins tomorrow, and what you need to know in order to get inside the Invincible Versus beta. Now, this is the Skybound in-house studios quarter up shares details on Invincible Versus open beta beginning on April 9th, exclusively on consoles, with 10 playable characters and 3 modes to choose from. Open beta players can pick up a special Omni-Man skin inspired by the recent appearance in Invincible animated series. So, like I said, the Coalition of Worlds, that's the suit that he got because his suit was tattered. And again, he didn't want to use that old suit based upon the reflection it gives to the world. So he's, he's trying to be a change man. Omni-Man is trying to be a change man. So again, I don't know. You said your Rog ally is definitely eating. Invincible Versus is an all-new 3-versus-3 tag team fighting based game on a beloved comic book and TV series. I actually brought these books not expecting anything to happen from this. When the TV show popped off, I was like, "Hey, yo, this," and I had to check it. I was like, "Yo, this is the joint I've been reading." And that's kind of how it happened with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with me. A lot of times with me, I just go pick up books based upon my caring about it. Because what I do on my spare time, I don't care, bro. It's about me. I'm working all the time. I'm always trying to improve something. So when I'm on some downtime, I'm just going to do what I want to do. And I go into a comic book store at the time. I used to go into comic book stores. I don't do that anymore. Comic books cost too much. They're crazy. And I decided, I was like, yo, let me get these books. And I didn't know what they were. And sometimes you just pick up some books, but the story catches you. And the story caught me. And I was just like, yo, this is dope. So, the time is upon us. It kicks off tomorrow, April 9th, giving players one final chance to step in the arena before the launch. Whether you're a first-time fighter or an experienced brawler, now is the time for us to show you what you're made of. Now, what I'm going to tell you, Fight Night Fridays is showing up. I don't think it's going to have... the online mode is going to be available. If it is, and 2XKO did come out with a new character. Now I got to go check and see if that new character is available. I don't know if we're playing City of the Wolves this Friday. I don't think so. Right? So 2XKO, if you don't know, it's a free-to-play game. I suggest you go download it. Right? If you want to join in on Fight Night Friday on Friday. If you don't know what that is, on Fridays at 6 p.m., I go live normally, and then halfway through the show, because I stayed at 8 o'clock on Friday, excuse me, we switch over to Fight Night Friday. Fight Night Friday goes on from 7 to 8 o'clock, and we're playing fighting games. 2XKO, all the fighting games that are available on all platforms. I don't want no exclusive fighting games. Let's say Street Fighter 5 or Killer Instinct. Those type of titles exclude individuals. I don't want to exclude anybody. I don't care if you play on PlayStation. I don't care if you play on Xbox. I don't care if you play on PC. I know Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry for you guys. I know a lot of times y'all do just caught up to Street Fighter 6, so I don't know if y'all do have a robust rollback net code. I don't know about you guys over there doing that. My Switch is for exclusive Mario stuff, so I don't know how you do it, but over here, you're welcome if you can get it. That's what it is. If you could get it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to distract you. I don't know if your system can handle it. I don't want your system blowing up. I don't want you being mad at me. I didn't do it to you. All I'm saying is, again, we get busy on Fridays, so if you know about it now, if you didn't know about Invincible Versus, it's up. It's going to be, tomorrow is up. Jump in, get a chance to play, and be part of the conversation with us. Now, Xbox has been giving back lately, right? Hey, what's up, Live Supremacy? That's my dude, man. I'm going to tell you, man, Live Supremacy, Two Medic, what's good? Live Supremacy is my guy. He's my first mod. Live Supremacy, I don't know how many years it's been with you, bro. It's been years. The first time I officially remember playing a game with you is because when you Sherpered me through to 33 Immortals. Guy was a beast. He knew exactly what to do and where to go and all that other stuff. So again, we're a community that play games together. We enjoy our downtimes together. So if there's an opportunity to make it happen, we try to make it happen as much as possible. But Xbox has been giving back a lot lately. And, hold on. I need to drink some of this creatine, boy. I'm going to tell you, man. Trying to get back these electrolytes after working out. Crazy. And you already know that I'm on that sardine challenge, and I paired it with the duck eggs. Wifey looked at the duck eggs today, son. She said, I don't know what the hell you doing, boy. I don't know what you're doing. But my stamina game is wild, crazy. You have no idea. But it also, Working out probably like 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. With noon being the hardest workout. So after I do the hardest workout, I had a sardines on. Yeah, no carbs, no sugars, working it out, getting crazy. But that's that creatine right there, trying to maximize the recovery, so the boy gets his rest right after that. All right, so I didn't know this was a thing. I don't know what happened. If any of this happened to you guys, please let me know. But Xbox offers a free rechargeable batteries for fans affected by the recent controller shipping issues. Specifically, if you didn't get AA batteries in the box. So if you ordered a controller from Xbox and you didn't get the AA batteries in the box, they're sending you a rechargeable Xbox official battery. And that's crazy. Did you buy an Xbox controller over the past few months and discovered there was no AA batteries that included with it? If that's the case, you'll likely be treated to a free rechargeable battery as an apology from Team Xbox, specifically saying if you brought an Xbox wireless controller since December 2025 that didn't come with batteries, you may be eligible for this offer. Here's a bit more about it. You hit this up, you go to the Microsoft account, devices, select register device, register a new device, complete the registration flow, select the controller you registered, then select the order and follow the on-screen instructions. For category, select accessory. For issue type, select charge kit. If your controller is eligible, you'll see an offer for the Xbox rechargeable battery, USB-C cable, and send immediately, one-time offer. Select this and continue with the steps to complete the order. Listen to this. Interestingly, Microsoft says that you don't need a receipt for this. So we assume it's already known which serial numbers have been affected. The serial number is the key thing you need to enter to when you're signing up for the free battery. So don't think you're just going to try to scam. Don't think your scam game is going to be up, because they already know which batch lot is exactly affected. So don't try to go in there and be like, oh, me too. Ooh. Don't be out here trying to scam like your man was trying to scam me earlier. But them things is $25. So they handing out, just because they didn't have like a $2 battery in there, they're handing out $25 to make it right. I don't know who the hell did that though. Who did, buddy? You talking about trying to treat the customer well. They ain't sending you some AA batteries, some generic joints. They said, we're going to give you our shit and send you the charging cable. Well, by all means, man. Man. So don't think you're going to go in there and be like, yo, I ain't even seen no battery. Shut up. Your batch number was good. Shut up. I personally put the batteries in it. Don't get that check. Don't get your account flagged for being a liar, boy. Don't get your account flagged for being a liar. Now, yo, if you're down with PlayStation, you're down with the Hope Brigade, right? When they don't got games, what do they do next? What is the next thing that they do? Knowing that Xbox got another show in April, what is the next thing that they do? Hope. Hope in the face. These hope in the face ass dudes keep trying to tell you that State of Play, a State of Play with a third-party PlayStation reveal is tipped for next week, according to a notorious scooper. April 16th could be the day. Nate the Hate. Since this gained unexpected attention and traction, I'll share the unconfirmed date I heard for the next potential State of Play, April 16th. Emphasis on unconfirmed. Third party. Third party. Third party. Not that we got a game to show you that we making. Third party. We just did a third party showcase, what was it, a couple of weeks ago with Xbox. But all of those games, here's the difference. Here's the difference. Here's the difference between Xbox third party and a PlayStation third party. PlayStation is a bunch of half-ass dudes. Think about it. Xbox third party preview showcase showed you 19 games. Out of all of those 19 games, every last one of them was Play Anywhere. So that means if you have a PC, if you have an Xbox ROG Ally, if you have a console, whatever device that runs your Windows, well then you can play it there. Laptop, whatever. However you want to move. 14 out of those games was Game Pass, day and date. 14. They showed 19. 14 of them was available for your ass in Game Pass. Why am I watching the PlayStation third-party preview showcase? None of those games is going day and date inside PlayStation Plus. None of those games is like a Play Anywhere type of thing with them. Why are they even having a show if they're not showing first-party stuff? Because their services suck and they're not really an option. Like, why would my dollars be focused on anything that you have to show? Think about it this way. To hell with it. To hell with being a console warrior at this point and actually talking logic to you, right? To hell with that part. As a developer, right? As a developer, and I'm standing in front of these two people. One says, yo, sign up with me. You can show your game can launch on other platform. I don't care. Your game will be played on, if you sign up on our program, we'll go inside Game Pass, 40 million people will get a chance to see your game. And also it will be able to be played on PC. You will have a larger engagement base, so you can monetize the fan base that way. And the other one says, I'm the market ship leader. I ship the most consoles. So there's a potential that people will buy. So you're going to put it in your store? You're going to put it in your service? What are you going to do? Now, sink or swim, bucko. Sink or swim. Now, as a consumer, in this economic time right now with gas over here in New York is getting ready to approach $5 in a minute. Some place it is $5. Right now, I'm still at my BJ's pump pulse. I'm buddy, black card BJ dude all day. Make it happen, Captain. Swipe, making sure I get that $3 and 50-cent gas, making it happen, boy. Fill up that tank in the beginning of the week, slide out the door. But y'all see, sardine challenge. One dude said, and I didn't even know sardines cost that much. If you get the premium stuff, you can get some crappy sardines. I don't do that. I get the premium sardines like King Oscar and stuff like that. Or Skin and Bone, or what is it? I think the Fish Wife. But those, and I don't know, you guys overseas have different ones, and I researched the brands, but those things is like $8 a can, B. I'm talking about premium munching here. Dudes looked at that meal that I put right there. One of those eggs is $2, right? And because those are duck eggs. So you're looking at like, what was that? Like a $12 meal for lunch that didn't consist of anything but nutrient dense pack. But I didn't know stuff costs like that. Like, honestly, when you go to the store, you're starting to do things and you're looking at the price jump. And economically, this is a hobby that we're doing here. We're in a hobby, B. So I want my hobby to be the best hobby for me. I want my hobby to go wherever I need it to go. I don't want to leave my hobby home, right? Like if I'm going on vacation, I'm stuck at the airport. I want to pull out my Xbox ROG Ally X. I want to pull out my Switch 2. I want to pull out my Steam Deck. You can't pull out no damn Portal. What the hell? So when playing on PlayStation, I gotta be close proximity of the situation. They don't travel with me. My hobby don't move where I move. I'm at my work desk. I want to get in a little bit of Halo tactics. I could do that. PlayStation, I can't do that. So again, as a consumer, I just gave you the developer's thought process. As a consumer, I'm looking like, buddy, it ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing. So hopefully we get a chance to see a show next week, but I don't know what it's going to show. Because again, you're peddling your wares to people that don't have the funds. Not everybody has disposable income at a rate that can even facilitate more than 10 games a year. That's at the highest level. Those dudes purchasing games at full price, at least 10 games a year, and if you're doing it, you're fortunate. Understand how fortunate you are. This is the reason why the Game Pass proposition, the Play Anywhere proposition, is at a higher spec count when it comes back to giving back to the populace, giving back to the consumer. Content is king. And Game Pass is king of content. Because for $30, for as little as $30, those 10 games, those 19 games that they showed at that show is Play Anywhere. 14 of them is going to be inside Game Pass. Half of those games is $70. A bop. You tell me what makes sense. Xbox is doing things on purpose to show you there's no value over at PlayStation. When I'm telling you the stuff that you guys complain about, they're fixing. Available on Xbox Insiders, the new improvements to the achievements is popping up. So, as of today, we all started. Starting today, select insiders can begin testing improvement on achievements that make it easier to celebrate your accomplishments and curate how to appear on your profile. These features will roll out to more insiders over time. The broader availability is coming later to all players. We're excited to hear what you think, and we'll keep bringing you more of the features you've been asking for. So Asha tweeted it out today. Jason Ronald tweeted it out, and so did, I think, somebody else. I think the official Xbox account. I didn't know if Greeny tweeted it out. But the achievement factors. So this was the old achievements. Let me show you. This was the old achievements. Let me move my stupid face out the way. This was the old achievements, and this is the new achievements unlocked, how it looks. And it probably pops out very different. Rare achievement unlock, letting you know what it is. And they're going with a rare mineral opposed to like a trophy type of thing. I understand that you want to get confused with the trophies, the platinums, and the stuff like that from PlayStation. You want to separate yourself from what their platform is offering. And it's a different sound when it pops up, because it happened to me. So this is what they did quietly in the background. They fixed the rewards program. Remember when the rewards program wasn't giving you as many rewards as possible? Quietly, not telling shit to nobody. Just gonna do it. She is about that action. And it's not about what we plan to do. She's about action. Get it done. And tells you the day that the joint is happening. Today's the day it's happening. We're like, what? About action. Oh, what does it cost me? Nothing. Just go get busy. What? Nothing. It doesn't cost you a damn thing. Just go get it. Go make it happen. Now, this is this one right here. Hide your games from your achievement list. Coming later this month, you'll be able to hide any game from your achievement history on your profile, giving you more control over how your accomplishments are presented. Whether you want a cleaner look or you just want to highlight what matters most to you, this puts your profile in your hands. This only affects how your profile appears. Hidden games will still count towards your total gamer score, and your activity in these games will still be reported across Xbox. Okay. And highlight your 100% completed game. So you can just highlight the games that are 100% completed, like Gears of War Reloaded, like he did over here. I didn't even download Super Meat Boy yet. You said, why not green? All right, so if you didn't know, on your Xbox, you're able to put the colors of how you want your fonts and stuff to pop up. You control all of that. Like, you control it. Now, what you don't control, let's say like a diamond joint pop up and it's like, and it comes out like that. That looks kind of crazy. The animation looks nuts. But you control all of that. Xbox allows you to control all of that. And then, how to get Xbox Insider support and all that other stuff and resources. But again, this was brought to you by Alex Charters over at Xbox Wire. Again, Xbox giving you more and asking for less. Now, right to what I'm talking about, giving you more, asking you for less. Here's the Mr. Giving you less, asking you for more. Introducing the player base. Bringing PlayStation's biggest fans into blockbuster PlayStation studio games. PlayStation's biggest fans. You already started separation right there. How do you determine PlayStation's biggest fans? By how many platinum somebody has? Or by who supported you since the day that you came out buying your consoles, foreign and domestic, multiple consoles inside the house, buying multiple games, buying multiple remasters and remakes. So you mean to tell me the fan that has supported you for the longest and probably doesn't have as many platinums based upon them having a life? Because, these no-lifers will tell you how much platinums they got. They'll tell you that shit, too. I'm the platinum king. Shut the hell up. You don't got a life. You the Virgin Mary. You don't got a life. Get up out of here with this. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about how many platinums, how many trophies. Nobody cares about your gamer score. Nobody gives a goddamn about what you do as a hobby. Like, if your identity is tied to that, that's bucked out. But how do they determine PlayStation's biggest fans? How do they determine this? Well, anyway, you've been part of our history. Now let's be part of our future. Starting today, fans can apply for the opportunity to step into Gran Turismo 7 with additional games to be announced in the future. For over 30 years, we continue to look for ways to celebrate our gaming community. That's absolute bullshit. Because if you saw FanFest, you realize how to celebrate your community as a whole. You start off as a raffle. You get a lottery to go together. You get as many of your fans and you give them fan service. Allow them to play your games early. Wine and dine them. Actually go out there and talk to them. Talk about your future endeavors and stuff that you have coming. Talk about your future tech. Talk about stuff that actually moves the industry. If you want to be part of your fan base, if you want to figure it out, then all you have to do is copy FanFest. But you won't copy FanFest because you look at it as a money sink. You look at the consumer as somebody that's going to continue to purchase your stuff without actually needing anything from you, because you have nothing to offer them except for what can they offer you, and then it's their money. I understand it. I get it. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, King, they're a corporation. They're a corporation that thrives off of us spending. But then don't be disingenuous with telling us stupid stuff like, for 30 years, we continue to look for ways to celebrate our gaming community when you don't celebrate them at all. You got King Thrash, Porter Rock, all these guys, J-Dub out here frontlining for you dudes, taking slings and arrows, getting dragged in the street by me, with zero to no acknowledgement for these dudes. You got dudes that got platinums up the ass, pause, with no acknowledgement for these dudes at all. These dudes are doing your heavy duty, pushing your narratives, talking about when price hikes go up. They support you. You offer them absolutely nothing. All they get a chance to see is us go to FanFest all across the world. Get Game Pass, get day and date. And you offer this shit? We're introducing player base, a unique opportunity for the PlayStation biggest fans. I hate this word, right? The biggest fans. I hate that word. I'm not even gonna lie to you because, again, how is this determined? Fans step into some of the biggest game worlds by having their likenesses scanned and appear within a PlayStation game. So you're here to exploit the gamer. You know, if PlayStation was ever going to use my likeness in a game, you know who's showing up to the thing for the likeness scanning? My lawyer and myself, because you're cutting a check for me. You're getting paid. I's getting paid. I don't see monetary value here for anybody showing up just to be a part of. This is the difference. And I ask people this, and I can tell your mentality right off the rip. Do you want to be famous or do you want to be wealthy? Wealthy people, you don't know a damn thing about them. They're not in the spotlight. They're quiet. They don't make noise. They're different. Famous people, you see them all the time. They be broke and famous. How about, shout out to TLC, rest in peace, Left Eye. They had 2 platinum records across the country and living in their mama house. Didn't have a car, didn't have nothing, but they were famous. Don't do this for me. Don't do this for me. The community program will be available at select markets in America, Europe, Asia, South America, and Australia. For more details, including the official rules, and submit the application for player base, you can visit PlayStation blah 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 starting today. Where you will be asked to answer a few questions about your experiences with PlayStation players will also be required to sign in with the PlayStation account ID and share additional information to participate. They're going to pop your face up like this. They're going to pop your face up just like that. They're going to take your likeness and get paid off of it while giving you a nothing. I don't know, man. Halo Forever 005, $2 super chat. I thought today was about Pokemon. I apologize. I told you I had to take my wife someplace. I will do an early Pokemon session tomorrow, and we will get into Pokemon. And that goal up there is for me to put on a Pokemon suit playing Pokemon games. You dudes act like I didn't play Pokemon that day. I will be back playing more Pokemon for you. Y'all had fun watching it? My stream didn't say so. My stream was down. I had like 50 people in there. That was disgusting. But I do it for you. And then when the show started, was nobody there. Well, you came later. But I'm just saying. You said you want your face on a Pokemon? Absolutely zero royalties. Absolutely zero royalties. Now, let me show you one of the NDA games that I'm playing, right? Let's get back to that. Let's get back to the other NDA game that I'm playing that I actually really like a lot. Oh, hey, shut up, bro. Shut up. You talk too much very early, man. This thing's be popping off quickly. So one of the games that I'm playing that I can't tell you about, I'm going to let the trailer do the talking, but I was super happy when I saw it. I saw it at an ID at Xbox, and we immediately reached out to them based upon me loving this type of style of game. So again, here we go.
Welcome to the trap, mouse.
What a crappy... Some falls don't begin in the sky.
Fumi Games and Playside.
Bombs, watch the canister.
Yo, this is the game.
Mine started a few weeks back. The sky was just the exit wound.
Hey, watch.
Transit, bub.
It didn't seem like much at first.
Look at them.
Wasn't even sure it was a case.
Absolutely
what you
dope.
need is a big one. And this, Mr. Pepper, is the big one.
But I won't die, right? What?
I can tell you that I'm playing it on my Xbox Rogue Ally and my Steam Deck. I'm waiting for the Xbox version to show up this week. But as you can see in this trailer, the animation looks crazy.
Tammy, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Don't go count your mice just yet. They're coming. Just shut up and keep firing.
Yo. My full review is coming.
It was worth.
And my full review is going to be on the Steam version, the Xbox Play Anywhere Xbox version, and it's going to be also the whatchamacallit version, the Xbox Rogue Ally X version. So it looks and sounds like Cuphead, exactly. If you know anything, you know I love Cuphead, and you know I love Mugman. These are my two buddies. I actually love them a lot. I think they absolutely super dope. I thought the animation, we had a whole relationship with the studio before it came out. We talked a lot about it. I think that animation, hand-drawn animation, is an incredible thing. I think we get away from it, and anything artistic, I like to support it as much as possible. So the moment I saw that game, I knew I wanted to be about it and a part of it. First-person shooters is my thing. I actually love it. So definitely happy to be part of the review process. And this is one of the games that I'm gone above and beyond for. Now, another game that I can talk about that I'm playing, I can't talk about the last game that I'm playing. And I think graphically, that last game that I'm playing is probably the best graphical game. And when they tell me I'm able to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. So look for my review on Mouse PI coming soon. I did a review on the next game that I'm going to show you right now. Now, hold on. This next game that I'm going to show you right now, there's an Iron Lords review up where myself, Lord Sovereign, Lord Cognito, sat down and talked about this game. Being that we was in Japan last year, this game meant more to me based upon being in the region, seeing what it was about, and hoping that this game lives up to the traditions of Forza. I give you Forza Horizon 6. This was what I was reviewing. It was a preview build. So this is the early openings of the preview build. And the early openings gives you 4 different cars, the GT, and this takes you through the countryside where the bullet train goes through. So you're actually racing the bullet train at this part right here, right? So now, one thing that this doesn't show you is when I take corners in Forza Horizon 6, there's a drift mechanic. And if you tune your car properly, because I tune my car properly to complete drift mode, I'm able to do a spin around and lap around in the corner. Hold on one second.
One rising star hoping to secure that purple wristband is Nakamoto Midori, to show they have what it takes to ascend to the next year of competition.
So anyway, this part right here is the snow part, like when you actually go to the off-road car. So now, see, making this corner, if you tune your car properly to drift mode, you can do it like Mario Kart in the sense that you just hit them corners and just bam, like you press A and hit the throttle. It is the best exhilarating feeling. And as you can see, the snow leaves tracks all over the place, like a Forza Horizon game would do. Jumps, incredible jumps. So the snow blowers actually keep the snow on the track, and you can see the lighting effects here and there with the condensation building up on the screen, if you notice. This is the mode that I like to play the most in. I don't like to be inside the car mode. And what's funny is, when you do go inside the car, the steering wheel is on the opposite side. Kind of threw me off. But again, the different varied cars that you're able to use in this early, because this is the prequel, like the early on, the epilogue into the game. Like when you get ready to start the game. So you switch to different cars. So you see all this happening. So you switch off, like you see, he's on the opposite side, right? So you have these little cinemas that go out through the games. If you play any Forza Horizon games, this is kind of where you go to. But the Porsche 911, highly tuned, if you see it, looks incredible, right? You see the smoke. You would see ray tracing as you're driving outside the world. I was playing in, like when you go through the puddle, you'll see ray tracing there. I was playing in like graphical mode, 30 frames per second. Absolutely, completely, 100% dope. Now see, this was where I would have took the corner sideways, hitting that corner on a bank turn. As the smoke goes and you don't lose momentum, it makes it feel like Ridge Racer. If anybody played Ridge Racer back in the day, Ridge Racer, that's what it makes it feel like. But again, you see the lotus blossoms all over the road. They kick up as you're driving. Then when you hit the tunnel, how you go from HDR, you see the HDR reflect the lighting like normally how real lighting goes. But the last car is the car I was most important. It was the cover car of the Forza Horizon 6. So when you hit this corner and you bank out, you see, I love this part where you're able to have the outside, and you can see the outside while the wall is right there, traffic coming in that side, and you hear the acoustic sounds a whole lot better, but they always got a jump. So they're going to a rocket launch into space, and I want you to look at the smoke bloom from the rocket as it encompassed the land. This is wild. I'm telling you, graphically, they took it up a notch, but this is the cover car. Right here, this car is the cover car, and you don't get a chance to play it. Well, in my preview build, this is the only chance you get to use it, right? So you get a chance to use 4 cars that you don't get a chance to use later on in the game when the game actually starts. But this, see, I would have took that corner like that. Wow, crazy. But look at the outside. Look at the mountains. And I want every last one of you PlayStation guys to know that you don't get this day and date. Xbox, stand up. Game Pass, stand up. Play anywhere, stand up. We outside. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. This is Xbox. While they worry about if they're gonna have shows and I don't know what they're gonna show, we got games happening, baby. Look at the jets flying. Yo! Look at it hit the tunnel, son. Woo! Look at that, yo! Look at that. Boy! Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. So, I'm going to still touch on a couple of topics that I have to go with this, right? because these PlayStation dudes don't got this, and I'm happy. You'll get it at some point whenever we decide that you get it. Whenever it's decided that it'll show up for you. Get your wallets ready, but we'll be done, ended it or whatever, and have all type of DLC and all type of fun. But Forza Horizon 6 is reportedly getting its own limited edition Xbox wireless controller and headset. Forza Horizon 5 also got its own special edition controller in 2001, so it stands a chance that this is going to happen. There's, according to ever-reliable D-Labs insider, Billiken, or whatever the hell, who has a lengthy track record of correctly revealing upcoming hardware and software announcements, including Xbox controllers. According to the leaker, the Xbox wireless controller and wireless headset were released on May 19th, the same day as Forza Horizon 6, for $89.99 and $134. Now, me personally, I'll be interested in the controller. This was the Forza Horizon 5 limited edition controller last year. If anybody got a chance to get that, let me know. I didn't get a chance to get that, and I don't think they had a headset. No thanks, I'm not chilling with y'all like that. But the conversation at hand was Halo Remastered. Halo Campaign Evolved. Now, Halo Campaign Evolved is probably one of the most important titles in the PlayStation's ecosystem this year. It's even more so important for Xbox. And let me explain why it's more so important for Xbox. Because Halo hit a milestone. If you don't know, as games start to get closer to completion, they hit certain checks and balances. And hitting these certain checks and balances, this is right before they go gold and you get a chance to play the game. Well, apparently, Halo has hit a very important checkpoint. And let's get into that. Halo Campaign Evolved Remake reaches a major milestone on Unreal Engine 5. This is brought to you by Ali Keyshop and Daniel Burrows of Windfall. They're talking about with the Unreal Engine 5 remake of Halo Campaign Evolved reaching the content complete milestone, the Master Chief's return to the Alpha Halo is almost a playable reality. Whispers from within the industry suggest that development on the highly anticipated Halo Campaign Evolved remake has hit a crucial turning point. According to the latest reports on YouTube, the game is now playable from start to finish, including all 3 brand new prequel missions featuring the legendary Sergeant Avery Johnson. This content complete status is a massive signal for Xbox and PlayStation fans alike that the 25th anniversary celebration of the franchise is officially on track. So those people that was worrying about the other day where the information was coming out about Halo having a lot of issues, that's like a misnomer. During certain checks and balances in the game, when the game is on track, certain people aren't needed any longer. So again, those people that are needed for the long haul are still there. Those people that aren't needed there, because pretty much the story is already done. You don't need the story people there. You don't need certain animators there. You don't need certain things there. So right now they're down to hard coding on the game. But this was brought to me today by Insider Gaming. If you know about the Insider Gaming app, Lords After Dark is there. And on Lords After Dark, it's myself, Lord Attic, Lord Cognito, Lord Sovereign, and we have a candid take about the industry. If you go to the Insider Gaming app, partner with Lords After Dark, you will see a different Iron Lords. If you think Iron Lords is too vanilla, if you think sometimes, they don't step into certain areas, well, I highly recommend Lords After Dark. Go check that out, and you let me know what it's about. But Halo Campaign Evolved early access and release dates are reportedly leaked. This is brought to you by Sam Sepito over at Insider Gaming. New leak has seemingly revealed that the early access and release dates for the Halo Campaign Evolved are set for July. Xbox got so many goddamn games that Halo thrown out in July. We've been learning a lot of information about the Halo Campaign Evolved recently. Earlier this week, they informed that the title was in a playable form from start to finish. Give me a second. And we also featured a customized skin system. Now, the latest leak reveals that we will We should expect the game to release on all platforms. Known Halo data miner Grunt API has recently posted a cryptic tweet on X, formerly Twitter, that has caught every Halo campaign Evolve fans' attention. The post itself includes two math equation, EA times whatever, blah, blah, blah. Players speculate the EA stands for early access or official release, and the math equation seemingly pointing towards the corresponding dates for the Halo campaign Evolve. Some players that in the comment section have solved the equation and concluded that the early access for the Halo campaign Evolve is Thursday, July 23rd, and official release is on Tuesday, July 28th. Players should take this information with a huge grain of salt, but given the cryptic nature and the fact that it doesn't come from an official source. Understand speculation is what we do in this industry, and I'm going to give credit where credit is due. If he actually cracked the code or he has some information, a lot of times you don't want to reveal it in a way that actually puts the person that gave you the information in harm's way. I understand it, I live by it, and I get it. Sometimes I know something and I don't say a damn thing. Why? Because again, it does nothing but hurt the person that leaked the information to you. So it doesn't, you don't gain anything from it. But what I'm going to say is this. I see you guys. What he said, 90% of PC players have a weaker system than a pro. A lot of PlayStation dudes don't have a pro. You're talking about the pro like the pro is something that every PlayStation owner has. I used to think of that level of ignorance. I used to think like that too. I used to think that everybody is like me. They have multiple Series X's. They have multiple PlayStation 5s. They have a pro. They have all this. No. A lot of gamers are eating ramen noodles and just gaming as a hobby and don't really give a damn about all that spec stuff. They just want access. That's why the Series S sold in abundance when it came to playing that NCAA football game. I understand this, bro. At the end of the day, you guys feel that y'all important. You're holding on to anything. You're not special, Waterbug. Your console is $900 now. Ain't nobody buying that shit. It's done, son. You're done. This is the reason why. Have you noticed, very recently, a lot of like YouTube channels have been coming out pushing the Pisser 2, talking about how incredible it is. Have you noticed that? Oh, graphically, it has done this, and we have seen so much of this. Have you noticed that content? It's because their sponsors, which is Sony, has deemed it important for them to highlight the advantages of the Pisser 2. Because the console is $900 and sales has fell to the floor. Nobody's buying that shit. It's done. But this is the part in the video where I'm going to tell you to like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I go live Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I reign as the king. On Fridays, it's a little bit longer because we do Fight Night Fridays. Now, I know you guys want a Pokemon. I'll give you Pokemon tomorrow, B. Thursday, it's up and such. Don't worry about it. You get a little Pokemon tomorrow. Pause. That's what you're looking for. That's what you get. I'll give it to you that way. Don't worry about it. Ain't no fuss. Ain't no muss. Don't worry about it. It'll happen for you. But what I'm going to say is I want you to do what I'm going to do what you should be doing. I want you to go where game is game and win is win. And I want you to try to play the Game Pass. But before you play the Game Pass, what I'm going to tell you is I got the best intros in the game. From Combat Talk with the King to Fight Night Fridays to Iron Lord's podcast, to my very own. Ain't nobody better than me.
What's a man or a king? What's to the saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? What's to the saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time. Told my boys to hold the line. We gon' gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?